Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adara, and today we're gonna choose my November TBR. And I haven't done it before because I usually don't follow it. I'm not gonna lie, but let's try this time. And I got this inspiration from one of my friends called Laurie, and she suggested that you could choose your TBR based on tarot cards. So I have a very nice tarot card deck here, and we're just gonna shuffle it, and then we're gonna pull. I'm thinking we pull 8 books. So we pull a card, and then here behind me we have my TBR bookshelf. So I'm thinking pull a card, and then based on the card and the meaning, we pick 8 books, not with one card, per card. And then through the month of November, I'll try to read some of them. It could be cool if we got all of them read, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't have high hopes. I've also never played around with tarot cards before, so I don't really know the meaning or how to use them, I guess. But we're just gonna use them for this case scenario. Okay, I've shuffled them, and now we're gonna pick the first card. I don't even know if you can see that. We have 8 of Pentacles. I'll check what that means real quick. Pull the iPad out. Let's see. This card indicates a time you have to work hard and focus entirely on your task. I feel like this has a lot of different ways you can go with it. Oh, that's interesting. That's actually really fun. Because my first thought was honestly something like the prison healer. Because I know this is about a woman who suddenly has to undergo a tournament. And if that isn't, you have to do hard work. I don't know what it is. So I think we'll choose the prison healer as the first one, based on the 8 of Pentacles. Second card. 10 of Wands. Again, I don't know these cards, I'm really sorry. Upright 10 of Wands meaning, that's the one we got. This card shows that you've already completed the circle of a struggle. After spending too many resources and a lot of energy looking for success, you have finally overcome the obstacles. My immediate thought is something like a cozy fantasy, but I actually don't know if I have any cozy fantasies right now. I think I'm leaning towards this one because it has that cozy fantasy vibe, but with a romance in on it. And she's already quite powerful in here and is choosing to try to live her own life based on what I understand from the blurb at least. So I think this is the one we're gonna go with. I think it's the closest one we have. I know there's still some stakes. Like it feels more fitting than trying to pick a fantasy where they have the entire struggle ahead of them. A little shuffle. And the next one is this one. 7 of Cups. To draw the 7 of Cups in a reading shows that you need to clearly see the shadows and visions in your imagination, not only in your dreams, but also in the real world. You should be careful of wishful thinking and be alert of the choices that you make. I actually immediately thought of one. And it's the love of my afterlife. Because this one is about a woman who dies, goes to heaven, and there she talks to the most wonderful man she has ever met, who is her soulmate. But apparently, he was chosen wrong to die. So he gets to go back without her. So now she gets a deal where she can go back and try to find him within an allotted amount of time. Or she dies and never meets him. So I think this one goes kind of perfectly with this one, that she has to realize that there's some stuff she needs to work on, and there's a lot of hard work in front of her to get to the point where she can be with him. Next one. The Moon. I'm not gonna check the description of it and the meaning of it because I have a bride from Ailey Hazelwood. And if this isn't perfect for the prop, the moon, I don't know what is. Halfway. Next one. The Lovers. Okay. I feel like this is quite easy. I could just pick a romance. Let's try betting on you. This is it. This is it. I'm actually so excited. Okay, next one. 2 of Wands. There's a lot of wands in here. The 2 of Wands is a more mature version of the Ace of Wands, meaning that this tarot card is all about planning and moving forward. Progression. Look at it this way. You have already set out to achieve a particular task, which means you have turned an idea into a realistic plan. Another Lynn Painter book. And that's because this is the do-over. And the blurb says, imagine having to relive your worst Valentine's Day ever. I feel like this book is perfect for this prompt with having a goal in mind and having to work hard to achieve it. Because I don't think anyone wants to keep living there, reliving something like that. Next one. The Chariot. Okay. The Chariot tarot card is all about overcoming challenges and gaining victory through maintaining control of your surroundings. This perfect control and confidence allows the Chariot to emerge victorious in any situation. The use of strength and willpower are critical in ensuring that you overcome the obstacles that lie in your path. I immediately have one in mind actually. That's this one. I have heard so much good stuff about Daughter of No Worlds, and from what little I understand of it, having a lot of detours that you have to work through kind of fits with this one. Daughter of No Worlds meets the Chariot. We have one left, so let's make it a good one. Is it a good one? Four of Swords. Okay. After the time of chaos, anger and pain depicted in the Three of Swords, the Four of Swords can signal that it's time to retreat. The Four of Swords is a moment of rest. Whether this is from a choice to withdraw or whether it is from pure exhaustion, it is not clear. That's interesting. I think this is the first one where I don't know which to pick. Like, I don't have one in mind immediately. Maybe this isn't a bad pick. The Dead Romantic by Ashley Poston, I've heard is a lot about this woman dealing with grief and overcoming it. So maybe this is the right pick with the Four of Swords. I think we're doing it. For some reason, I didn't imagine like how big of a stack 8 books would be. Maybe this was a mistake. This is a big stack of books. The stack of books was bigger than I thought. I don't know how that works, but I'm sure the math adds up somewhere. I'm kind of excited about every single book on here though, so not too bad. I honestly thought it was really fun to pick these, especially from tarot cards, because I know if I just picked, it wouldn't feel the same when I have to read it. But I quite like this way of doing it actually. But let's see if we end up reading any of these. Thank you for following along. You'll probably be seeing me read quite a lot of these in coming reading vlogs. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.